Hello! Today we're going to draw Thor from, from Thor, the God of Thunder. And I don't think I can bring myself to draw him with the chopped off locks, so I will probably be drawing him with the longer hair. I guess we can see when we draw it out, but I'm disclaimer, if you want the chopped off locks, the hair, you'll have to just kind of look up your own reference, I think. But we're going to start out with, the facial guides. And I'm actually gonna drag this down because he's got a big, wide, masculine face. So we'll draw this guidelines, and then I'm going to make my color a little bit darker so it's easier to see. Oops, is that dark enough? That's better. Okay, so we have these guys here, and then we'll draw in the facial features, and we'll start with the eyes. They kind of go over here, and you can draw them whatever style. I guess I'll draw this a little bit more realistic, like so. Let me draw these over here. This singular one, not these. And draw like so. And then we'll draw in his nose. So we'll draw this, just kind of this, shape it in. And we can always go back in and change the shape later. But for now, I guess this is mostly front view. I drew kind of a weird guide, but it doesn't matter. We will work with it. Just like that and that. We'll just mostly draw this in, front. We can imagine it'll go like that, and you can just kind of draw in where his mouth will be, like that. Okay, and then we're going to come in here and reshape his face, which is kind of off a little bit since he's got a big wide face. We're gonna bring everything out just a little bit, give him a nice chin. I guess he has a beard too. Okay, just like that. That's a little bit better shape. I'm going to erase this so I don't get confused. Okay, so I think I'm going to give him a little bit more defined jaw over here. Just like that. Perfect. You guys like Thor, or do you like Loki better? I guess a lot of people like Loki. He's a little bit more relatable. The flawed, forgotten, just wants to be accepted kind of character. I haven't seen the new Thor, and I don't even know if it's out when I'm making this right now, but I want to see it. Hopefully I'll get to see it with my sister or something. I'll just erase some of these guidelines, okay? So we have this. We're going to go down like that. Draw the rest of his nose, and I'm going to bring it down like that. There we go. Perfect. Drawing these little lines over here and here. I'll erase these so you guys can kind of see. I'm just kind of sort of etching it in, the shape of the nose there. And he's got a nice big nose. And then his lips, he doesn't have too thick lips, I don't think. So something like that we'll just kind of put in. He's going to have a beard. And I think he has a very distinctive, wrinkle there. I was looking at some photos before I did this. So there we go. And bring this out even further. I always draw, people, I guess, in general, with small jaws, but especially men, because I guess I'm just a little more practiced with drawing women. So we'll draw this out just like that. Keep working on that masculine look. And I'm going to, this goes down a little too far. I want the cheek to be here, and then the face to go down like that. So kind of like that's the cheekbone showing through. Okay. Let's draw the eyebrows in. So we'll draw them over here and here. Maybe we'll draw one crooked up, like so. Okay, and we can even have a furrow, some wrinkles there. Okay, we'll draw finish detailing the eyes. We'll draw in the little crease of the eyes, and we can draw in. Let's see, where should he be looking? Let's look over to the side here. Just like that and that. Okay. I've decided let's give him a kind of a smirky face because he's kind of a smirky character sometimes, although I think his story got a little bit darker as it went on. Okay, does this look anything like Thor? It'll probably look better with the locks. The beautiful locks of hair. I mean, if you really wanted to go details, you can add that kind of stuff, but I'm just going to kind of keep this stylized like a drawing. And you can check your work by flipping it horizontally and seeing if anything looks super out of place. And nothing looks that bad. I'll just fix this little area here. Okay, and we'll turn that back. Okay, and we'll, I'm just gonna kind of detail this in like that. Erase that. Those little tiny details that kind of bring it all out. And I know I'm gonna do his hair, but we'll go ahead and draw in this ear, the bottom of the nose, top of the eyes. Just like that. And then we'll just kind of scroll that in. Scroll it in. I always have the most terriblest descriptors. It's hard to draw and talk. I don't know why. But I can't spread my brain thinky power that far. Okay. So there we go. We have that. We could draw in his neck. You know, starting over at this jaw over here, and then it kind of goes under here, and that's not exactly how a neck would look. So we'll bring it out over here. Like so. I'm going to shrink this a tiny bit. Okay, and I'm going to move these two things up just a bit. Just little adjustments as I see they're needed. Okay, just so I can get a little tiny bit of his outfit in. So we'll do this, and then he's got like a cape, I think. Something like that. We'll just kind of sketch it on in. Okay. And now we're going to draw, well actually I'm going to tweak this jaw one more time, and then we're going to draw those big Thor locks in. So I'm going to warp it, and I'm going to bring this out, this down a little bit. And what I want is, I guess I'll just redraw it, is this to come down a little bit more and then go over and give it kind of more of a masculine look. And then this can just come up, and the neck can start out a little bit further. Just like that. There we go. Now he looks properly beefy. Okay. Just kind of sketching on it. You can even draw like his, the neck things. So we'll draw the hair in first, and then we'll draw a little bit of beard, and then we'll be done. So let's see. Hair kind of goes back in these, like, you know, starts at a point and then it'll go. So let's just kind of sketch it in. That was perfectly explained. So it comes to this kind of point is where the part would be, because he's got a back. Where's it back, I think? And then we'll just kind of sketch these things in as they would go up and over, just like that. And then this one would go maybe down like that behind the ear, and then we'd have maybe some over the ear like that. This one is going out, and you can imagine like the little under hairs would meet up here. This is very, very messy, but hopefully you guys can make it out. Maybe I'll make my brush a little bigger so you can see the purposeful lines. So we'll kind of fill in these blanks here. Actually, I want his hair to come out a little bit more. So we fill these out, you know, here, and the hair will all kind of go out towards that area. If you can see through my sketchiness. And we'll just kind of bring the wavy hair down and let it flow. Let it flow. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. Okay, then we'll do this side too. We have them kind of crammed up here at the top. This hair will kind of go up past where we can see. Like there and that. Doesn't that really make him look like him with the longer locks? I know Chris Hemsworth, I think is his name, didn't want to do the makeup, sit in that makeup chair and get the hair put in anymore. And since he's the star, I'm sure they were like, okie doke. But, you know, it breaks my heart a little bit. A little tiny bit. Because it's the Thor hair. Okay, and then we can just kind of add in the beard, which will be, you know, kind of starting under the nose. It kind of goes around. This is the mustache area. This are the lips. I guess I should define them a little bit more before they're totally lost in the beard. Just like that, and they go down like so. And then let's see the mustache, and then the hair. You can kind of draw this in like, whoops, hair, you know, the facial hair. Go like that, and they kind of meet up there at the corners. And then, you know, there's like some bare spots here, and then the hair will go down like so. You just kind of have to picture a beard, which I'm not doing a very good job of right now. Something like that. You know, let's just kind of sketch it in so we can see it without having to do all the weird liney parts. Okay, so we can just sort of get the idea here. Like so. And then the Hair would come down, the chin just a little tiny bit. I don't think it's a very long beard. Maybe it is. More like the next stage of stubble. Okay, and we'll have this area here filled in a little bit. And then we'll just leave kind of this area alone. Okay, so that's I think that's good enough for the sketch. So that is Thor. And we will see the reveal. I know this was a little bit different one. I thought it would be fun to kind of draw a more sort of realistic. I just realized it doesn't matter. We'll just leave it like that. Okay, so that is Thor. We'll do the reveal in 3, 2, 1. There we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys have any suggestions for what to do for my next Let's Draw, just leave it in the comment section below. And take care. I will see you in the next video.